Hello, welcome in. How are you all doing today? Well, I hope. I'm working on a gothic bat mask right now. Kind of going with the gothy theme, so that's what I'm working on. For those who are wondering. Hi, welcome in. I don't know how I'm feeling about the white eyeliner. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like a trust the process kind of moment right now. Because I'm pretty unsure about how I feel about it. See, I was gonna do it white, like the whole mask white, and then do all the details in black, but I feel like it's just so much more like a bat for the base colors to be black. If I don't like how this turns out, I can always like redo the eyeliner, like that's no problem. I can go over it with some gray. But I just wanted to try the white to see how it works out, see how I like it. That's the beauty of acrylic paint. You can always go back over it with a different color if you don't like it. Sorry about my AC, that's probably a little loud for you guys. I just can't turn it off because it is super hot here. There's kind of our eyeliner moment right here. I still need to tweak it a little bit. Bro, this mask is killing me. I wish I could like extend the eyeliner, but the ears are kind of like right there. I'll definitely put some more black around the edges. I think that'll help. But yeah, here's one side of the eyeliner. Kind of going for a gothy look, like reverse goth, because usually most goths use white foundation and black details, but I'm doing white details on a black foundation, so it's gonna be a little bit different, but hopefully it turns out good. Have high hopes for this one. This is the same mask you saw me working on in the last live, by the way. I just definitely did a lot of work on it since then. I started painting it this morning. Okay, I'm kind of liking this. We're getting somewhere. I don't know where we're getting, but we're getting somewhere. I use apple barrel acrylic paint. That's really surprising me how well that's working out. There we go. See, we're getting somewhere. I'm trying to, like, go off of how goth makeup looks, but like reversing the colors. So that's what we're kind of going for here. That's why I'm like the eyeliner, kind of doing that sharp gothy eyeliner with the inner corner done as well. Just that really emphasized goth look. And I might do some designs on the forehead, because I know a lot of goths, they do that with their makeup. Probably gonna end up adding some charms too. Maybe even a piercing or two. I feel like that would be good. Definitely gonna have to go over this with more white later, but it's kind of hard to tell. But it's looking pretty good. I just need a second layer of white to really make it pop. Yeah, I think I'm getting it. Mind you, I do not have a reference photo, so I'm kind of doing this strictly from my memory. And hoping it turns out well. Reminding myself I can always touch it up. That's the kind of shape I'm going for. It needs to be extended. Oh, hi Doodle. Let me move him. Or he will get in my paint. I'm gonna actually use some black to touch up the edges to make it a bit sharper. Yes, Doodle is here. He's lurking. He's being a bit of an aggravation today, but that's okay. We still love him. Okay. What do we think? Does that look like gothy kind of look? I think I might extend that one point. Oh yeah, I feel like that's nice. What do we think? I might do some like white around the edge of the nose, because I feel like the nose is too plain compared to the white details. These details just pop. And I feel like the nose needs a little extra something. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna put this on the other side, so give me allow me a minute to do that. What's your birthday next month? Happy early birthday. Awesome. Okay, now I need to figure out how to replicate that. That's the annoying part about painting, is like getting it even on the other side. No, there's like clumps of paint. Ugh. I'm going for a smooth base here. I don't know why it's like clumping up. I think there was just like pieces of dried paint that I accidentally picked up within the bottle. we're gonna go over it with some black to kind of smooth out the details. Doodle, you're gonna get in the paint. Watch out, buddy. It's not good for you. Oh my goodness, thank you for the gifts, guys. Oh, Jinx is here. That's awesome. So here we go, we're getting the other side. We're getting somewhere. Just allow me a minute to be able to smooth out these details. It's definitely taking a hot minute. There we go. Does that look good? I feel like we're off to a decent start so far. I'm probably going to do the white highlight around the nose now. It's probably going to be my next step. I don't know if I like that, actually. I just started, and I don't know how I feel about the white around the nose. Maybe I'm gonna do a little more and see how I feel about it then. I don't know. It's a little messy. I would definitely, if I decide to keep it, I need to touch it up. But do we like the white? Okay, what do you guys think? Do you think I should take the white off the nose, or should I touch it up and leave it? Or should I take the white completely off? What do we think? Because I cannot decide. Yes, it is a bat. What do you think, guys? Keep the white? Okay. Let me just touch it up with some other paint then. Okay, I'm going to make it to where it's a lot less messy. Using my gray, which was the original color of the nose. It's gonna look a little wonky until it dries because the colors are gonna be slightly off. Here's what it looks like so far. I'm definitely gonna do, like, now that I've decided, I want to do, like, the dots in the middle of the head that's on most goth makeup. Ta-da! I think that's what I'm gonna go for my design. I did want to do, like, the Egyptian symbol. I forgot what it's called. Maybe, like, an ankh, I think is what it's called. I don't know. But I think the dots would look better with this style. Plus, that other design might be a little bit more complicated. I don't know, what do we think? It's just gonna be harder for me to do Okay, I don't know. What should we do? Should I do dots? Like how goth makeup, how they have the 3 dots? Should I do that? I don't know who we're congratsing, but congrats. I don't know. Because it definitely needs something in the middle. I like how it's turning out so far, though. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, last call for design choice. What do we want for the forehead? I could definitely, like, go over some parts with, like, silver to make it, like, pop. Thank you, Soupy. Thank you so much. Bro, now that you're here, Loki, I have a question. How do you get verified? I don't think I've had that option yet. I know, like, most people get verified once they hit 100K. I have no clue how to do that, or, like, what does being verified, like, generally do? I don't really get it, or I haven't found the option for it. I think we're gonna do our little dots, because we're following more along the lines of goth makeup. And I know not a lot of goth makeup has swirls. The moon is a good idea, but also, like, I'm trying to get it to where it's completely symmetrical. The option saying verified and you press apply. Okay, heck yeah. Is there, like, any purpose it serves, or does it just give you the check mark, or, like, is there any other, does it have to do with being monetized or anything? I just wasn't sure, like, what exactly it did. I'm working on our dots, guys. Oh, heck yeah. I'll definitely have to look into my settings and see if it's there for me. Okay, I think I like how the dots turned out. I think I really like that, to be honest. Very gothy vibes. I love it. I do want to add maybe some white somehow to the ears. I don't know what I want to do, but I think that would give it a nice pop. Okay, Doodle, you're gonna have to watch out, because I don't want paint on you. That's toxic. Here he comes back. Doodle, you're gonna have... He just wants to be involved, guys. I don't want to get paint on him on accident. But yeah, this is how we're looking so far. Your mask is so pretty and I'm sub to you. Well, thank you. I appreciate the support. But yeah, this is how we're looking. I'm loving it so far, honestly. Okay, now I'm deciding what I want to do for the ears. Because I feel like, do we need some white on the ears? I don't know, guys. Like, what would I do to add white to the ears? Like, maybe an outline? I don't know, what do we think? Or should I do dots on the ears? Because I could definitely do that. Oh, that paint's kind of dripping. Let me kind of reverse it back up. Dots? Heck yeah. Okay, should I put them, like, right here? Or should I do, like, the top or the bottom for the dots? Because I could do, like, 2 or 3 dots right here, or I could do them right here. I kind of think if they were right here, they would kind of actually look like piercings. Oh, you guys can see Penny? That is, yep, that's Penny. That's my dog. She's sleeping. So, I mean, we could do them on the bottom. I feel like that would look like piercings. That would be cool. Which also kind of plays into our gothy theme. I'm having to tilt it upside down because the paint right here, I put a little too much. It's running. I can fix it. It just needs to dry a little bit first. So for now, we are upside down. Thank you for all the gifts so far, by the way. You guys are awesome. I might actually touch that up with some black to kind of get it to stop running. It worked a little bit, yeah. Okay, so we are going to add dots to the ears. Which, to be fair, I don't know, guys. Now that I'm thinking about it, where I want to place the fur on the ears, I kind of want to place the fur at the bottom, so I think it maybe would cover up. Maybe not. I'm just worried about it covering up the dots. That's my only fear. I don't want to cover up the dots too much if I decide to do them. I don't know, chat. What do we think? I'll show you guys in a second kind of how I want to run the fur. So I was thinking putting fur like down here and running that fur up. And like doing tufts along the edges. Okay, so yeah, I think if I do dots, it would end up getting covered up. So maybe I'll put the fur first and see how that looks. However I decide to do that, and we could always add our dots after I do the fur. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I will be right back. Let me grab my fur. I have to find it first. Okay, I think I've got enough. Maybe, possibly. Now I just need a brush for our fur. We have obtained the brush. Okay. We have our fur. This is going to be around for the sides of the masks, so I gotta trim that up. Okay. Okay, we have the fur for the sides of our mask. This part is just going to be me adding the fur. So, oh, Doodle, you're about to get on the hot glue gun. Don't get burnt, please. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Sound like I was getting a call for a second. It sounded like my phone was vibrating. I'm going crazy. Okay. I'm adding another layer of fur to make it a little bit more fluffier. So bear with me. Furball. Why does it keep sticking to me? No! Okay. Guys, we are in fact cooking. Need a teensy bit more glue to be able to stick this fur. Okay, here is the fuller side versus this side, so we're about to just repeat that step to make the fur a little bit more full. That is like perfect. I love that. I love how it's like longer on the bottom. I love that so much. I'm actually a big fan of this, I can't lie. What do we think? I'm liking it. Now I just need to figure out what I want to do, how I want to fur the ears. I probably am gonna need more fur. Because, what is this? I don't know if that's exactly going to be usable. So I'm probably going to grab more fur. Give me a second. Oh my goodness, thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much. Give me a second to be able to go look and check for fur. I believe I have more. I'm just not sure where it's at. We have found it. I get my fur from Hobby Lobby, by the way, if anybody was wondering. Gonna give her a good brush. Now I want to figure out how I want to add this fur onto the base. I think I'm gonna add it to the bottom of the ears. Trying to be so careful. I don't want to like cut the fibers too much. There we go. Okay, I have my fur cut for the ears. Let's run our hot glue. Okay, so one side of the ear has fur. Why is my lighting so bad? Hello? My light's right here. But one side of the ears already has fur. Now I just gotta add to the other side. Okay. That is actually adding on pretty nice. I'm surprised. Both sides have fluff now. It's hard to see because of my lighting, but bro's fluffy. I don't know if I want to add fluff to the middle of the head or not. I think I'm gonna add it to like the sides of the ears as well, just a tiny bit. I don't know. Let me see how I feel about it. It takes so much brushing to get this fur straight. I prefer it without, maybe. Ignore me while I'm just figuring this out. Okay, I think I figured out what I want to do. I'm just gonna add a little bit to the edges. They kind of run it along the back. To add a little extra fluff. That fluff is absolutely cooked. We need new fluff. Thank you for all the coins from the gifts, by the way. Every single time I look up, I swear there's more. That makes me so happy. But yeah, this is how we're looking so far. And if anybody is interested in this mask, it will be up for sale on my eBay when it's finished. So yeah. I'm gonna go back to working on the painting details now. It's very tedious work. No, I got fur on my paintbrush. I hate when that happens. Yeah, I'm switching paintbrushes. That is not about to work. I accidentally got black on my paintbrush. That's great. Ever so slowly, we're getting this painted, I promise. You have to trust the process, guys. I might need to touch up with an even different brush because this is not serving well. Speaking of, like, how I'm making a goth bat and, like, aesthetics, what is you guys, like, what's your aesthetic? What kind of style do you go by? For me personally, it's like most alternative sub-styles. Like, I don't stick to one. This is actually looking so good. I'm very happy with this one. Bro, why? Who are we calling bald? Why are we bullying bald people? There's like this one little hair on my paintbrush and it keeps messing everything up. Okay. No, I actually just got white paint on the black fur. That sucks. I could probably get that out easily though. I definitely want to add some piercings to this whenever all the paint's dried. I'm gonna add some more gray to the nose. It needs more of a point, I feel like. I have it kind of rounded off right now. This paintbrush is drying up. That's of no help. There we go. Here's how it's looking so far. What do we think, guys? Oh, I'm sorry, I was trying to like see, because the light I can't see my stats at the top. So I was just checking up on that. But what do we think? I personally really like it. Next step after the white dries is probably going to be the eyes. Bro. There's like this sharp thing sticking out of one of the dots. I don't know what the heck that is. I hope that goes down, because I don't know what that is. But here's how we're looking. I'm loving it, honestly. I still need to paint the backs of the ears. So that'll probably be one of the next steps. So probably closer to the ends. And it needs elastic. But here's how we are looking. I'm definitely a fan of it so far. However, I probably am about to hop off of live. Thank you for everybody who sent me gifts and things like that, and for everybody for just chatting. I hope you all had a good time. This mask is kind of hurting my face, so I'd kind of like to be able to remove it and be able to work on this mask a bit more. I will be updating you guys on my progress, so look forward to that, for sure. But anyways, thank you all for joining. I hope you have a great day. God bless, stay safe out there. I will see you guys in the next live, and this mask, whenever it's done, it will be up for sale on my eBay. So yeah, be looking forward to that. Okay, bye everyone!